Everyone, my name is Chris and I'm back with another reading for you guys, and today we're going to look at if you're dreaming big enough. We'll do a wee bit of a dream check-in, check it on your dream. And yeah, on this channel guys, we dream big because dreams come true. My spirit guides have been urging me to lean into the philosophy of this channel, the philosophy of what they've been teaching me on my own kind of revelations, downloads, all that stuff, instead of just like generic topics. But I'll still keep doing like the future spouse readings and like, you know, love readings, career readings, all that good stuff. But I've just been more drawn to making this even more authentic so you can literally manifest your dreams, guys, because we're here to help you raise a vibration. We're here to give you no bullshit answers to whatever you may have on your soul, not on your mind, on your soul. That's what they're saying. So this is going to be a highly channeled reading. I have pre-shuffled quite a few oracle cards as well, so we'll look at that and then we'll move on to the tarot portion after. So as always guys, only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else who it will resonate with. After the video is uploaded, nobody can change the messages right anymore, so you know, don't push it, don't force it for your situation. If something fits in your life, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all good, all okay. And yeah, you can obviously let me know that something doesn't resonate. It's your right, you know, it's free speech and all that. But again, like, you're just boosting the algorithm, but you're not really making any difference by telling anyone that. But yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the pile picking section. So for pile number 1, you will be this Moonstone card. Pile number 2, you will be this Purple Tourmaline card. And pile number 3, you will be this Rose Quartz card. Pick as many piles as you feel drawn to. Some of them are different. Some of them are similar, some of them are different. I don't know what's going to come through yet, but they do kind of follow a similar energetic frequency, which is obviously all of you watching this are drawn to this reading, hopefully, and you are already of a certain frequency kind of thing. I don't know why I had to say that a lot and don't normally like explain these things, but yeah, anyway. So feel free to pick as many piles as you feel drawn to, and if you need any more time, you can just watch the overhead shot in a few moments, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So whoever chose the Moonstone card, this is your pile. So let's have a wee look at what this paragraph have to say, and then we'll look into your oracle cards as well. So we do have Nurturing, Divine Feminine, Intuitive, and we have Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Moon. So you can have your moon sign in these 3, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio. Or you could have Cancer, Libra, Scorpio in a big 3 as well. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus as well. Now, most of you watching this are going to be identifying with being the Divine Feminine or Feminine energy. I don't normally use Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine phrase in my readings, but I just normally use like Feminine and Masculine. So we'll just have a look. So drawing power from the Divine Feminine, Moonstone connects you to goddess energy, activating your intuition. And I actually shuffled a goddess oracle card for you as well. So that was very, very fitting. Moonstone can boost clairvoyant gifts and metaphysical powers, asking that you trust in the unknown beyond what you can see in this realm. Exactly, because that is exactly why we dream big, because we don't even realize often enough our own potential, and the universe kind of unveils our destiny, unveils our potential, our truest potential, as we go along. Not everything is revealed to us as we ask for it, you know, as we're like, oh, look, what's my purpose? What's my destiny? What's my this? What's my that? And like, no, wait. You're here to find out. You're here to experience it all. You're here for the lessons. So this is very important. The reflective nature of the crystal is much like the moon phases themselves, a cycle of change from new beginnings to full release. Moonstone balances masculine energy with the feminine touch, teaching the art of receptivity and serendipity. It is especially potent during the waxing moon. Alexa, what moon phase is it right now?
From Friday, August 1st to Saturday, August 2nd was a first quarter moon.
Okay. Alexa, when is the waxing moon? Alexa, when is the waxing moon?
Waning moon will occur on the 11th of August 2025. Did that answer your question?
No, I was asking about the waxing moon, not waning.
Thanks for your feedback.
Okay, I'll just edit this out because this was a waste of time. But anyway, the next waxing moon is significant, so you can just Google it. Obviously, Alexa unfortunately didn't know. But I was like, oh, did I activate again? But yeah, basically, guys, the key to finding out if you're dreaming big enough is to stay still, tune into your intuition, and also trust in the unknown. So for you guys, I feel like you're not dreaming big enough, but we will see. And we do have calm here with number 58. So you could be in your 50s, no worries if you're not. You could be math. So you could be life path number 4. You could be born on the 5th, 8th, or 13th of any month, or the 4th of any month as well. You could be born in May, April, or August. Exactly. It's all about staying still, finding calm in your everyday life, and tuning into your inner guidance, tuning into your spirit guides, your angels around you, everything and everything in between. This reading is going to be highly encouraging for you to dig deeper, for you to tune in to your own inner guidance. Maybe you are also a psychic or a tarot reader, or insert your divination method here. And you might be relying a little bit too much on external readings online. So this is to tell you that it is time to look within a bit more. Not to say that you haven't at all, like obviously this is not true, but there's a need for you to trust yourself a bit more and trust the messages that you receive that are personalized to you. Oh, there we go. We got Mystic with, I'll show you first. We got Mystic. Light attribute says, reveals an intimate union with the divine, and shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. So there's a fine line between union and delusion, right? If you come across readings that are all about like in the next 48 hours, you will meet the love of your life, or you will have a windfall of money and all that stuff, like, let's face it, for most of us, or, you know, like most people won't experience that watching that reading. It's like the exception. At least I haven't, you know, even when I was a bit more delusional back in the day with these readings, I was very like trusting, that's what I mean. But if you're coming into these readings just to confirm your inner guidance and inner intuition, that's fine, because you already have the information that you were seeking. You're just coming to confirm it. And of course, if your intuition is like, the next 48 hours are going to be the biggest hours of my life, and you come across the reading, the next 48 hours you'll meet the love of your life, and you'll be like, right, okay, that's possible, because that's what my intuition is already telling me. But you know, like, it is important to be really discerning what we watch online. So this is definitely something to keep in mind. Keep good online hygiene for sure. And of course, like, if you know, if it helps you raise a vibration, if it helps you stay positive, if it makes you feel better overall, like, no one's shitting on the really really positive readings. Of course, like, we need the positive readings as well, but like, look at the common denominator of those kind of readings. Like, if there's like a certain creator that's only posting, oh my god, tomorrow is gonna be super important, and that's their every reading, or like, oh my god, the next 48 hours are gonna no. You know, that's not, for me, like, as a consumer, as a watcher, it doesn't scream super like trustworthy, you know, because that's like a front almost, and that's not really, I don't know, that's not what I would deem as trustworthy. And this is the message that's coming through for you as well. So it's kind of like a message that aligns with my own personal views there, so I can like put in a bit more by my 2 cents here, if you care. But I guess you're watching my reading, and this is my channel, so I talk about what I want. Okay, Bratty Chris aside, let's move on to your next card. So we got your goddess, Eversley Frida. Eversley Frida. And it's saying loving guidance. So you are surrounded by loving guidance all around you. You are valuable, you are deserving. There is unending love available to you. Unending love. And also they're saying that your potential is limitless here, to the point where you can manifest whatever you want. You can achieve whatever you want. And oftentimes as well, when you dream big and you just trust the universe, you kind of surrender on how it's going to happen and on the timing as well. It happens in the best way possible, that the way that you never even imagined, but it turns out to be even better than you thought. So maybe like the first thing didn't work out, the second thing didn't work out, the third thing didn't work out, and you thought it would because it looked like it was leading you towards your dream. But ultimately, what did work out ended up being like the best thing ever. So maybe you have also noticed this in like other areas of your life, or like earlier on in your life when you were a bit more, I want to say innocent. But obviously, as life goes on, a lot of us lose that innocence. Not completely or anything like that, but a little bit of it we definitely lose, and it's kind of like this realism that kicks in, right? And you stop yourself from dreaming big a little bit, and we have to find ways to get back to that innocence, get back to that optimism, get back to that childhood wonder, because we all come in to this world with this beautiful sense of awe and childhood wonder, and kind of ready to take on this life. And then obviously life brings us down in ways, teaches us lessons, and we adjust our expectations accordingly, right? Based on what we see around us. And here, there is a call to dream bigger. Because there was a reason why you were so optimistic back in the day when you were younger. And there's a reason why those wishes were put in your heart. So exactly, we have I remember. I wasn't even looking at this card, like it was here, but I promise you I wasn't even looking. So we have I remember with soul plan, the fated life versus destiny life. I remember. It's time to remember who you really are. It's time to remember what your soul is calling you to do. And it's time to remember your essence. Call upon Eversley Frida. She wants to work with you clearly. She came out. Let's see what else you got. Well, camel with persevere and you will overcome problems. Exactly. That's your advice right here. We've got tulip with great passion. And we have May. So something is going to happen by May, guys, when it comes to your dream. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching. But even if you're watching this in real time when I'm uploading, it's August already. So it's less than a year from now, you know what I mean? Like, it's not long at all. Follow your passion as well, because that's where your purpose will lie. I'm gonna put these at the top here. Let's get you some tarot cards. I think a check-in on where you are with your dream right now would be good to do, because we've answered the question that you should be dreaming bigger. We've got Page of Cups. We've got King of Wands, and we've got Eight of Pentacles. Very nice, very nice. I like when cards come out easily. So we've got King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and we've got Three Wands. And we've got the Moon, exactly, and we've got the World, okay. And we've got Five of Wands. Okay. We've got Justice. Your hard work is paying off, though. This perseverance part advice that came through as well. Like, the fact that you keep going will really, really pay off. With got the Empress with the Two Pentacles there. Got Judgment. And one more card, and that's us. Oh god, oh wow, Ten of Pentacles. Exactly, guys. Like, the way this is meant to play out, it's gonna be better than you've ever imagined. I've got the Knight of Cups. So some of you will be, you know, dreaming about finding a life partner or getting married, or overall, like, finding a compatible person. Now, they are bringing up fire sign masculine here. And there's either been conflict with this masculine or some sort of disagreement, if it's not like a full-blown fight or conflict, you know. But there is, basically they're saying that this conflict or this disagreement is coming to an end with the world here, and things are being drawn in your favor. And this is due to your hard work. This is due to you working on yourself. This is due to you being authentic to who you are, because you are coming through here as the Empress, bang on in the middle of the reading, next to Justice and next to Judgment. I'm hearing something or someone is coming for a second chance. It's not in the way of like a full-blown ex is coming back. It's somebody or something that's far away from you, but also in time, not just in location. This person is like, or this thing is traveling back to you, and they're gonna make themselves known. So you might even receive like some sort of news that this person's coming back, or they might even reach out to you themselves if this is a person. For others of you, it will be like a long, you know, like a job that you were doing like years and years ago. Again, if it's a person, it could be job related as well. Like, oh, hey, I'm back in town. Do you want to work together? But for most of you, this will be romantic. And I do see progression in your love life. This person from far away could be an earth sign masculine with the King of Pentacles here. Because the Judgment is my card of second chances, my card of things coming back around, and you're kind of reevaluating them. And Three of Wands, it's all about distance. It's all about like a woman waiting for the ship to come back, or a woman like, you know, wishing the ship bon voyage. But anyway, this whole situation is still hidden from you. Obviously, we've just kind of done a wee bit of a overview where your dream is at. So at the moment, I think this discord, this conflict, this disagreement with a fire sign masculine, or some sort of, maybe it doesn't have to be, like I said, a full-blown conflict. It can be, I don't know, like it just didn't work out between you two romantically, and you're like, meh, you know, which is totally understandable. But there's justice coming your way. It is due to the fact that you didn't settle, the fact that you are literally in your receptive energy, in your divine feminine energy. In terms of dream bigger, that's what they're saying. Like, because you don't see it coming, you don't really see the actual potential that is there for you in this lifetime, and the things that the universe has in store for you is actually amazing. But you also have to accept it. You also have to believe that it's real, believe that it can happen for you, and believe that you're capable of sustaining it, and believe that you deserve it as well, because it's a lot to do with you feeling like you deserve things. Maybe you've struggled with the topic of deserving things in general in your life. But yeah, strong like love offer kind of vibes here. However, guys, like I said, this is meant to confirm your intuition. So if you haven't received any intuitive downloads recently, please, after this reading, just sit down with your guides, with yourself, and just do it. And be still, be silent, and receive those downloads. It could be like before you go to sleep, when you wake up, in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter when it is. It's just about you intentionally connecting with your guides, whatever way is authentic for you. But guys, by May, this is happening. You're like the best version of your dream with the Ten of Pentacles, where you have everything. You have the money, you have the love life, you have the partner that you've always wanted. You're planning for the future as well. You're excited about the future. It's fantastic. So dream bigger, guys. Dream bigger, because it's only a matter of time. Of course, like May is a loose kind of timeline. Time is not rigid, it's very fluid. Things change, and if you choose to make certain decisions right now, when it comes to manifestation practice, when it comes to you believing in yourself, you feeling like you actually deserve it, and you might even speed things up. Who knows? But this is all that happened with pile number 1. I hope it resonated. Obviously, no worries if it didn't. Just pick another pile or pick another reading altogether. It's all good. There is absolutely no hard feelings. And if you like my vibe, please actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything else the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you. I give you good vibes for every single subscriber, even if it's just one more subscriber. I'm always so humbled, so thankful that one more person, an entire consciousness that carries an entire universe within themselves, decided that they enjoyed the reading and they wanted to see more. And I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, sorry, this is just me being super grateful, and I send good vibes to you guys and gratitude every single day. So if you would like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. Alright guys, I love you, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Pile number 2. So whoever chose the Purple Tourmaline, this is your pile. So, yeah. Alright, I got a bunch of oracle cards here. So, you could have your Libra in Venus or Mars. Your Venus and Mars placements in Libra. I always mix the order of things, how to say it. But anyway, so this crystal is about grounding, protection, and serenity. Ah, you're my dreamers. You're my dreamers of this reading. Because pile number 1 didn't dream big enough, but you're like, I think you're dreaming. I think you're doing it. So let's read it. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like, just if you want to pause it. So Purple Tourmaline gets straight to the heart of the matter, dispelling any negativity around core wounds, especially issues carried over from past lives. Purple Tourmaline is a great protector and can create a shield between you and alien invasion. All right. Possession and unwanted attachments. It removes illusions so you can see reality for what it is without any judgments. That is where serenity and peace lie. When we're able to detach from external views, ground yourself with love and trust that you're always protected. So I feel like you guys ground yourself with love. You try, for sure. You try. But I feel like you could use some more grounding practices. Now, with the protection part, they just casually put an alien invasion in there as well. I do see that you are protected, but you can always up your protection a wee bit more, because any psychic attack or anything like that similar can delay your dreams and your manifestations. It can, because then there's spiritual warfare, and your spirit team then is kind of occupied dealing with that stuff, obviously, even though you don't see anything in the third dimension in real life. This is all happening behind the scenes, as we know. But yeah, finding peace, finding serenity, finding things that make you feel grounded, even if it's touching grass, whatever it may be. You know, I listen to bird sounds in my house because it helps calm the nervous system, because our evolutionary speaking, our brains are designed to calm down when there's bird sounds, because birds only chirp happily when there's no predators around, therefore when it's safe. So this is why you hear bird sounds in my readings. So this is to subconsciously help you calm, help you feel serene, subconscious ASMR, if you will, but it's obviously ever so slight, ever so quiet. So yes, Libra placements, strong Libra placements for this pile. Well, yeah, guys, I mean, you're good. You're good. Just keep up your protection work. Work on grounding practices, whether it's through meditation, whatever it may be. Because some people need to help themselves dream, help themselves connect to the above, beyond, whatever, or everything in between, I guess, or to help ourselves ground. So to help you ground, when I sit cross-legged, I keep my hands down, like on my knees. If I want to help connect, I keep my hands up to receive the energy. See how slight it is, but it's the intention behind it, isn't it? It's all about the intention behind you. Now for protection, always surround yourself with iridescent white light. It can be red light, it can be purple light, whatever you connect with. It could be purple light for this pile that you need to use around you. You don't need money to keep yourself protected. You don't need to buy anything. You can do it all in your mind, because you have an entire universe within you. Okay. So you could be in your 30s or mid-30s. No worries if you're not. You could be life path number 8. You could be born on the 3rd, 5th, or 8th of any month. You could be born also in March, May, or August. Or those months are significant for this particular pile here. Now, this is all about releasing as well. So I think For this pile, I don't think you need to release things as such, apart from protecting yourself. But I feel like you have shed a lot already. You have purged. You have done the work. Because your darkness has been illuminated in this beautiful, beautiful green light, in these green hues that are quite sparkly with the stars. We do have Tektite and Oloxite. If you know anything about those crystals, you can also look them up. They want to work with you. So we do have the new earth. I'm going to do the tea leaves at the end. So we got the new earth with It's Happening. Keep holding the vision. So you're dreaming big enough, guys. I think you might not be new on this channel, or in general, you might be aware of how important it is to dream big, because dreams come true. Because when you keep your vibration high, this is not to say toxic positivity, guys. This is to say keeping your vibration high. You can keep your vibration high by feeling your feelings as well, no matter what they are. It's about compassion to yourself every single day, no matter how you feel, right? That's how you keep your vibration high. It's not about rainbows and freaking butterflies every single day. It never was, it never will be. And you're part of the new earth. Welcome. You could be a star seed as well. Also welcome. Oh, there we go, a lover underneath there already. This is a very powerful pile. I can see that you are meant to do great things with this lifetime. You're meant to help people. You're meant to also help others. Oh, sorry, I didn't show this card. You're meant to help others to raise their consciousness as well. So you could be also a healer of some sort. You don't have to be a psychic or anything like that, but you can be. But you have this resonance and this compassion towards others, animals as well, the earth, the universe, everything around you. You feel connected. So that's why it's important for you to keep grounded, because while pile number one needed to connect with the other side a wee bit, you have to ground yourself, because it's really important, because you're so connected. So oftentimes for you, it's all important to protect yourself. Well, not oftentimes, always it's important for you to protect yourself so you don't absorb other people's stuff and energies in general from places. Even it doesn't even have to be like another consciousness. So water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's important not to let your body absorb stuff that doesn't belong to you. Also, it's important to learn how to distinguish between what is mine and what is absorbed. What have I absorbed from others and it's not mine? Oftentimes I'll find myself like thinking certain, like feeling anxious. What if I'm not good enough? What if, people don't resonate with my readings? What if everybody hates me? And then I'm like, wait a second, I don't have anxiety. I don't have these thoughts. This is not me. Because I've never had anxiety in my life. Like, sure, like, obviously, I have, like, I worry sometimes. But, obviously, like, this is a normal human emotion. Of course, we worry. But I never had, like, anxiety to the point where I'm consumed by it. And like, when I've experienced those kind of thoughts, I'm like, wait a second. That's not me. I've absorbed that from somebody else. And then I clean it. I cleanse myself. I cleanse the energy. And then I'm fine. So this is exactly what we're talking about as well. This is just, Chris is just a wee example of how it can be done, or what you can also experience. Beautiful. We have Isis with Awakening. Isis wants to work with you. Isis is a great goddess for protection. She's definitely one of my favorite goddesses in ancient Egypt. Obviously, Anubis is my number one, because I've been working with Anubis since I was 14 or 13. But Isis is definitely up there. So it says, my journey is an evolution of many lessons and renewals. I keep expanding, and I am expanding. So yeah, very beautiful card, very beautiful message. So call upon Isis. I'm actually gonna keep Isis here for you guys. Now we're on to the Lover. So I'll show you first and then I'll read it. So we have great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And shadow attributes is obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. I think you definitely can be a bit too devoted to others around you. It's important, again, to think about yourself too. Yeah, sure, being selfless is great. But on this earth, in this dense energy, you gotta look after yourself. This is not like the other side. This is not like other planets. This is not like other civilizations. Humanity is interesting. Here on earth, it's a very interesting kind of journey, but we have to go through it, and we've signed up for this. So we have to remember to look after ourselves. It's very important for you guys. And we've got networker with light attributes being, I'll show you first again. Enhances unity through the sharing of information and engenders social awareness and empathy. And shadow attributes are conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear or falsehood. I mean, I still want to say that yes, you dream big enough, because I feel like you have an idea about what you want to achieve, about who you want to be, about where you want to go. And it's big because I think you are a global thinker rather than a local thinker. You think about the best, what's best for humanity as a whole. And for your life as well. Like, I think you have, because you have your sights set high, it's good. That's what they said. This is a very, like, I'm like, got any more? They're like, nope. Well, that was a sentence. Okay. Of course, for a lot of you, because of how you are, and because of how generous and empathetic you are and compassionate, of course, people have definitely taken advantage of that. So, obviously we have marriage here as well. Let's just look at your tea leaf, and then we can. Okay, so we got warning of a problem either now or in the future with finger. We have vacation with kites. We have February, September, and April as well. Okay, lots of months. So we got April, September, February, April, September. And then we also got rich with successfully overcoming a problem. I think you trust yourself to be able to overcome problems. I think you trust yourself to be able to foresee danger or problems in the future. For those of you who are single, keep dreaming about that ideal partner, keep dreaming about that marriage. I always say, watching future spouse readings can be a great way to manifest the person that you want, because you're kind of connecting with their energy. Of course, don't do it every single day, like give it a rest too, but I hope you understand that this is all to be done in moderation. And yes, this is a really great energy because you, like I said, to be done in moderation. I feel like most of you have implemented this philosophy into your life, where you know how to rest, but you know how to work hard. Both in like the pursuit of your love life, or finding the person, your person, and in terms of career as well. And again, February, April, and September are your timings. So this is timeless reading. So, and a lot of you have picked this pile, guys, because you are the exact blueprint of the soul, of the consciousness that I am mostly connecting with on this channel. So February, April, and September. These could be your birth months as well. We did look into it a wee bit more. We also had May and March as well. and August. So there's a lot of months to work with. Between February and September in general is extremely important timing for you. And yeah, guys, observe your thoughts and learn how to discern what is yours and what is absorbed. I don't know why I keep saying absorbed, like I don't normally talk like that. Maybe they want me to enhance. So you're dreaming big enough. Well done. And your dreams are on track. It's like I'm seeing like one of those, you know, like Excel sheets and like a project management kind of thing. And it says like progress on track, you know, project on track. Everything's on schedule. That's what it kind of feels like here. We've got King of Cups. Okay, I'll just take these. Effort. We've got King of Cups. Whoopsie daisy. We got Wheel of Fortune. We got Knight of Wands. Ah, okay, guys. All right, I get it now. These F boys and F girls keep you in your head, or have kept you in your head in the past, and they have slowed you down when it comes to your like love life goals, when it comes to your marriage goals, because for this group most of you want to get married, because we literally got the marriage card. We do have the Hangman, so there has been a delay. However, now you're back on track, they're saying, because the message still stands where your dreams are on track, your dreams are on schedule. But this little, maybe you have like a wee detour where you maybe gave your time or energy to somebody that is not worthy. And that's okay. It happens. Keep compassionate with yourself too, not just all those around you. Remember that. Because this is exactly how you will get closer to your goals, your manifestations, your dreams, by staying compassionate to yourself. Don't judge yourself for mistakes. Don't judge yourself for the choices that you made. I just felt your shoulders drop right now. It's like I gave you, well, not me, obviously this is not Chris Rock, and this is your spirit guides and your angels, the universe. But it's almost like you've been given permission to cut yourself some slack and to be compassionate towards yourself. I really feel that for this group, because this is your key. This is like how you unlock your road forward. Let's see what time we're on. Okay, I've got like 25 minutes left of this whole reading, so right, we'll wrap this up really quick. So guys, your person, if you're into masculines, then they could be a water sign, Sun, rising, or Venus. If you're into feminines, then earth sign. Strong Sagittarius placements, strong Cancer placements, and strong Gemini placements. And guys, your destiny is leading you towards this brand new beginning. This brand new beginning is going to consist of you taking blind faith, pretty much having blind faith in the universe here. But I think you already got that nailed down, to be honest. I don't think we need to talk about that much. But yeah, you're dreaming big enough. There's just been a wee bit of a delay, but it looks like because you have faced this inner kind of conflict that you had, where you were maybe beating yourself up for the things you've done in the past or the mistakes you've done. That's why it got delayed, kind of thing. And then now you can actually stay on track with your dreams. Okay. Ultimately, it's obviously going to be your choice and who you choose, how you choose to go forward. Again, this is both in business and in love and in everything in between as well, because there's many different other dreams as well, like, I don't know, buying a house, all that good stuff, having lots of money. Ultimately, you're dreaming big enough. It's just cut yourself some slack sometimes as well. You don't have to be perfect all the time, because that's not the point why you're here. The point of why you're here is to learn the lessons instead of beating yourself up for mistakes, because that's how you learn the lessons, by making mistakes. So yeah, because nobody's perfect. All right, guys, this is all that I have for my pile number 2s. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments what your situation is, what you're dreaming about, and if you like my vibe, please extra comment and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I send you good vibes every single day, and even if it's like 1 subscriber more, I'm always so thankful, so humble that like an entire person resonated with this channel, with this message, and they want to see more. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. All right, guys, love you, bye. All right, high pile number 3 is whoever chose the Rose Quartz card. This is your pile. So let's have a look. So it's all about love, nurture, and romance, this card, but also self-love, not just external love. I got a dead leg, so I have to now spruce up. So you could have your Venus placements in Taurus or Libra. It's just an extra confirmation for you, but Taurus and Libra in general could be strong placements in your chart. So I'll just read this quickly, just so we can have an idea about this crystal, see what comes through as well. So we've got calling in unconditional love. Rose Quartz evokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose Quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks you that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose Quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. Well, we're going to talk a lot about self-love, guys, in this pile, but because I feel like dreaming about receiving love from external sources, it's not enough. You gotta dream bigger, in terms of accepting yourself, in terms of being compassionate to yourself, in terms of loving yourself, and generally believing that you're the best thing ever. Not in an egotistical way, not in a I'm better than everybody else way. No, but you think I'm great, I'm a great person. I don't believe that you generally believe that. This is not Chris, by the way. This is your spirit guides. This is the universe saying this to you. You gotta find ways that make you feel good about yourself. And it's not about having a lot of money. It's not about like status. It's not about external things. It's about the skills that you possess. It's about who you are as a person. It's about your integrity, your values, your character. Do you walk the talk? Are you who you say you are? These are not questions to answer to anybody else but yourself, of course, because the core confidence comes from within. Because let's say you lose your job tomorrow. I don't know, you lose everything you own tomorrow. Of course, like, touch wood. But when you lose everything, you still have yourself, and you still have your skills, you still have your morals, your integrity. You can still work hard, and loving yourself and having that self-love wouldn't destroy you, like, by losing everything. That's what I mean, like, materially speaking, externally speaking. That's why a lot of us struggle with, you know, breakups. Obviously breakups suck, like, obviously, like, there's just no way around it. It's normal to feel sad after a breakup. Everyone is sad after a breakup, but breakups don't destroy people who genuinely love themselves. Because people who generally love themselves, respect themselves, number one, they don't stay in situations for an extended amount of time to the point where they've lost themselves. They leave, like, in a reasonable amount of time when they see that it's not working out, when they see that they're not compatible. And after the fact, they pick themselves back up and they know how to harness that inner strength. They know how to make friends with their own demons. And this is a journey. This is not to say that you should already have everything like that figured out. No. But what we're saying to you is that you need to dream bigger in terms of self-love. You need to work on that core confidence. Nobody's perfect. Lots of people have lots of insecurities, are, you know, not as confident as they would like to be. But I feel deep in my bones here that the key to your success and to your dreams is through your confidence and through your self-love here. So inspiration, we have number 23. So you could be 23 years old or in your early 20s. No worries if you're not, but this is just for extra confirmation. You could also be 32 years old. No worries if you're not. You could be life path number 5. You could be born on the 2nd, 3rd, or 5th of any month, or the 23rd of any month. You could also be born in February, May, or March. Inspiration as well. You have a gift. They're saying you have a gift and you need to share it with the world. This is the unbreakable skills that we're talking about as well. I feel like when people receive your gift, whether it's singing, whether it's, I don't know, being a really good oracle, like being a really good talker, being persuasive, like it can be like so many things, because not everything is about being creative. It's also about like other skills, right? You have like very talented in more than just one thing. Once that happens, I mean, the love you will receive from external sources is going to be amazing. But we're also saying that it's going to help to build your self-image as well. Because of course, like, you know, we have to acknowledge that external admiration and external validation is also important to an extent, as long as you don't base your whole life on it. Like, let's say if you lost your job, you lost the will to live. Like, that's not what we're talking about. So we have cracked open with rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I mean, listen guys, you might be exactly in the place that I was talking about before. Maybe you have lost something that's important to you, like a relationship, like a job. That's already happened. This is not a prediction for the future, by the way, because we're talking about your dreams here. We're not talking about like what's gonna happen. And sometimes getting to rock bottom or experiencing negative things in life helps us build resilience and build our trust in ourselves that we can get over difficult things. Hindsight is 20/20, of course, and it sucks going through it in the moment. But it's important to build that resilience and build that perseverance and persevere in general. We have Yi with creatrix. We have live in the flow of your ideas, birthing them to life. You have a gift, you have ideas, you have to use them. And you have to dream bigger. Dream bigger than this, because look, you have an entire universe within you. And you choose to focus on external things that don't concern you. Or if they do concern you, it's superficial. Again, guys, this is a message from your spirit, guys, not from me. This is more of a tough love message, so I am sorry, but it's important. It's important. We do have Pioneer. I'll show you. We have Pioneer with light attribute saying passion for doing and creating what has not yet been done. And Shadow attribute with compulsive need to keep moving on. You also don't have to be like super productive all the time. You don't have to be moving on all the time from things. It's also okay just to sit in your feelings for a while, because again, this builds trust with yourself, that I trust in myself to handle my feelings. I trust in myself to be able to be present in my feelings. I don't have to push everything down. This is self-compassion. This is self-love. And just like in pound number 2's message, I said that self-compassion is the key to manifestation. It's not about being positive all the time. It's not about trying to feel things that we're just not feeling yet, we're not ready for. It's about respecting the process and not rushing things, and showing compassion to ourselves when we're not meeting our own expectations. Because sometimes we also can have high expectations of ourselves. At the same time, we don't dream big enough. But we have high expectations of ourselves because others have placed those expectations on us. And we think that's what we want. But in reality, it's like what's been bestowed upon us by society, by this earth, by this dense energy that we are surrounded by. Earth in general is very dense when it comes to energy. But you're meant to be sharing your gifts with the world. You're meant to actually do something that's never been done before. And this is why you're not dreaming big enough, because you don't even know what it is yet. But this is where trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in the divine comes in. That you put trust in yourself, you surrender to whatever comes, and you know that you will handle it. And you know that you can handle whatever comes towards you. This is very important, because you have this immense power within you, but for some reason you don't believe it. I mean, the reason will be different for each and every one of you, because each and every one of you have had different life experiences. So we have July. So something could have happened in July for you guys, but like the coming July is also important. So we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So again, this external dreaming, and sure, external stuff is important, especially in this earth, but it's not just about that. We've got beware of greed. We've got door, opportunities are waiting for you, exactly. And we've got bull with do not back down for opposition, show strength and fortitude. This is that trust in yourself, you being able to handle whatever comes. And we have desk with pay attention to your work. So your work currently is what you should be focusing on, they're saying, but also the ideas that you have, you should start executing that. Just start small, because that's all you have to do. Start with step 1. You don't have to have step 10, number 10 already figured out when you're not even starting. That's not how it works. You take it step by step and you trust in the process. That's how it will work. And on top of that, you know that you can handle if something fails. Because let's face it, failure is just redirection. Elizabeth Day's book, How to Fail, is actually, it's like teeny tiny book and it's pink. And it looks like this big. There's also her podcast as well if you want to check it out. But it's literally called How to Fail. And it's talking about how failure is important for our character building, our resilience, and our success in general. Because how we handle failure is, quite important. We've got Ace of Pentacles. This new beginning is awaiting. You just gotta trust it. Nine of Cups. There we go. Dream big. And don't look at it as lack, like something's lacking in your life, and until you get it, you can't do anything, or until something happens, you cannot move forward. Just do what you can with the tools that you have at the time, because it's your choice. Beware of greed. I do feel like it's more about the people around you. I don't see you're coming through as a greedy person here. I really don't feel that. It's more like greedy people around you having expectations of you, putting ideas in your head that are not yours. Use your own ideas, do your own thing. You are meant to be an inspiration and a pioneer for this earth, and you will be remembered after your lifetime. At least you're meant to. It is your choice ultimately, because you can reject your destiny. It's just that if you reject your destiny, you will always feel this way that you're feeling right now as you're watching this reading. There's no easy way to say this, but unfortunately that's what you signed up for before you came in. You signed up for this destiny. But of course, if you're like, I never want to execute any of these ideas, I renounce it, of course that is your choice. You can break this contract. There we go, that's the word. You can break this contract. So I've got Page of Swords underneath the deck. There's some news you're going to see or read about or hear that will actually be a bit of a kick in the butt for you towards this new beginning, because something needs to end before this Ace of Pentacles can begin. This new beginning can begin. Again, you overthinking about your dreams, or you not maybe feeling like you don't deserve it, or feeling like you're not good enough, that's gonna end. Or that should end. So you need to put in effort to put an end to that. Go see somebody if you have to. If you struggle with rumination, again, with self-image issues, totally normal things. We've all struggled with that at one point in our lives, believe me. But it's all about doing the work. And that kind of involves going to see a professional about it, guys. I'm not a professional psychologist. This is just the messages that are coming through. So do seek professional help whenever you feel the need to. And on top of that, you guys, you could be a masculine, by the way, watching this. This is just a confirmation, but you don't have to be, because I'm feeling both masculine and feminine watching this. Strong water sign placements, strong fire sign placements. But regardless, you will have a choice. And on top of that, when you do really work on this self-love, you will also attract a life partner. But you will, like, on top of everything, you will love yourself, genuinely love yourself. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be successful. However, there, like I said, there is like a shadow side that you haven't fully integrated just yet. And it's subconscious. A lot of it is subconscious. Even some of your choices are subconscious in life. You might be aware of that. You might not be already. But self-awareness is going to be key here as well. Examining the choices that you made so far and where those choices got you. Whether it's a thing with self-sabotage or not, I don't know. You will know better, but you're meant to have like a harmonious work environment and meant to be doing something absolutely amazing with your life. It's just a matter of time. There's still steps that need to be taken for this group, but once you take those steps and once you fully integrate your light and shadow attributes, you're going to be absolutely unstoppable. Alright, my pile number 3 is this is all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. No worries if you didn't, just pick another pile or pick another reading altogether. It's all good. No hard feelings. And if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you, especially your subscribes. Your subscribes are what really makes the channel grow. And even if it's like one extra subscriber, I'm always like so thankful, so humbled, and send you good vibes every single day, and gratitude, of course. So yeah, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. And yeah, that's it. I wanted to say the same thing over again. But yeah, guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night. And I will see you in another reading. Bye.